Alright guys, it's time to head out for the Whitewood and finish Honnet's Chapter 3 once and for all. What's going on everybody? The Natos Cairo here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we started Honnet's Chapter 3 and made it through the story. And now it's up to us to go to the Whitewood and go take on Honnet's Chapter 3 boss. So, all the preparations have been made, so nothing left for us to do except go to the Whitewood. Wow, it's very snowy, I must say. It's actually getting a little hard to see. Is there any way we can get to that chest over there? Seems to be slightly blocked off. I think we'll have to go around to that other bridge at up ahead there. Man, it is actually practically impossible to see. Never knew it'd be this intense.
Let us fight with honor.
Looks like we may have a new enemy here. This is a hoary bear. Interesting. Well, I guess we should try swords on it first. It is not weak to swords. Could it be weak to spears? It is weak to spears. Alright, let's get some hired help out here. Just to make sure we got extra physical defense on our side, because that hoary bear does look very intimidating, to say the least.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, let's try steal SP on one of these marmots here. I don't think they have much in the way of HP, so hopefully it won't take long for us to collect from them. Let's take this opportunity to break the bear while we can, and then Therion can hopefully collect from the marmot. These marmots collect for 872. Right, I remember that. That's not very much. I'll have to keep that in mind so I don't accidentally do that again. Another 50 SP for Honnet. Let's use a boosted last stand here to get those marmots out of the way. Looks like the bear is weak to axes as well. Interesting. Does it have anything to steal? An olive bloom. Alright, that'll be useful for Alphen's concoctions. How much does this bear collect for? 2,000. Not half bad. There's nothing you can do in the way of damage for now.
Letting the hunt begin.
Looks like we're going to be stuck dealing relatively low numbers for the time being. Oh, Jesus Christ! That was 1,000 damage to the entire party! What the hell?
Here goes nothing.
Oh god, looks like we're going to need Alphen's help for a little bit here. Let's get Purifying Dust with Essence of Grape to fully heal the whole party. Jesus Christ. That was awful.
Letting the hunt begin.
I didn't even think it was that bad because my mind didn't register the fact that it was a 4-digit number on every single member of the party. I just thought it was 100 damage at most.
That's what I'm talking about.
Christ, that is a severe attack. Maybe it would actually behoove us to keep applying that increased physical defense in the future. Because, Christ, I don't know how much more of that we can take. Because we're also running out of Purifying Dust, mind you. Alright, that wasn't too bad of a fight. Went much smoother than the last one. And Therion is now level 41, with Alphen following incredibly close behind. He should level up in the next fight or so. An Inspiriting Plum Basket. Don't get too many of those. I'll definitely take that. Looks like somebody's waiting for us there. Whoa, what are these? These look like... These are snow leopards, just like Lind. Except they look a lot more intimidating than Lind does, that's for sure. And they do quite a bit of damage, to say the least. Nice dodge by Therion there.
I appreciate it, really.
Looks like they're not weak to daggers. Could they be weak to spears? They're not weak to spears. Could they be weak to axes? They're not weak to axes either. That just leaves us bows and, I think, swords. I don't think we tried swords yet. Alright, looks like these guys are weak to bows, and looks like they have insane defense when it comes to attacks like that. Unfortunately, all we have are physical attacks, so we might be shit out of luck when it comes to dealing any significant damage to these guys. But let's see what Eber's Reckoning has to say about that. Yeah, looks like it has quite a bit to say about it. Wow, looks like these guys have quite a bit of health on them, too. In fact, I might actually take this time to see how much they collect for. These have Inspiriting Plum M's on them. Interesting. Ugh, Ulbricht's asleep. And wow, that's a lot of healing. Oh, Christ, that just undid like a ton of progress. Oh, and these guys don't collect for much either. Alright, so I guess I'll just put an end to this fight while I can. Because I certainly won't have any healing going on my watch. Wow, that is really insanely high defense.
Thou didst fight with courage.
We do get a ton of XP from that. Therion and Alphen are now both level 41, which means the entire party is now level 41. Fantastic. Somebody is waiting for us here. Is that a Laik? It is. Grim whiteness, as far as the eye can seeth. No kidding. That is a ton of snow. And I think this is one of the few times we'll ever actually see ice in this game. 'Tis colder here too. The wind cutteth to the bone.
Come on.
This way.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary. Many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So thou dost speaken, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that more people in this world followeth the same principle. Go carefully. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
Alright, I'm just gonna let Honnet speak for me. I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. Never before has a dungeon in this game received this much attention before we even stepped into it. It looks like our true destination is somewhere up ahead. So do we go left or right? I'm going to go left first. Ah, it looks like I made the right choice. There's a purple chest here. And we have 15,000 leaves. Alright. We are certainly rolling in the dough today, lads. Anything else here? Doesn't look like there's much in the way of treasure. This path does seem to be pretty windy. But we'll manage.
Let us begin.
Looks like we've got a new enemy here. This is a snow lizard. Alright, is it weak to swords? It looks like we missed. And it looks like these guys do a crap ton of damage. Dear lord. Is it weak to daggers? Oh man, looks like this thing has quite high evasion. It reminds me of another lizard we faced like way earlier in the LP, but I do remember it being just as evasive and just as annoying. Okay, it's not weak to swords. Alright, let's have Ulbrich heal himself. Doesn't look like that was much healing, but I guess we'll have to take what I can get. Let's get more physical defense with some mercenaries here. That'll break the Howlers.
Here goes nothing.
It's not weak to axes. Is it weak to spears? It's not. Is it weak to bows? It is. Alright, that means everybody here is weak to bows. And there goes second serving for the second time in a row. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to end this fight off quickly with a Defendi's Rage.
Cowering before the huntress.
Nice.
The hunt endeth.
And that is a ton of XP. Now that's the type of XP I expect from a Chapter 3 enemy like Honitz. Alright, can we learn any new skills with the JP we have now? I guess Hana could learn Share SP. She's going to learn Eber's Reckoning pretty soon regardless. And I forgot to mention Befelgen's Bounty. This is the Merchant Divine skill. For 30 SP, it unleashes a non-elemental attack on a single foe, and allows you to receive money equivalent to the damage you deal. However, I did actually read the wiki about this attack. It's very strange in the fact that although it's non-elemental and doesn't target any weaknesses, this attack does actually in fact scale with your elemental attack stat, which is really strange. Alphen can't learn Brand's Thunder just yet, but Ulbrich can learn Doder's Charity, and that means Ulbrich is completely decked out on both his primary and secondary jobs. I think he's the first one of our characters to be able to do something like that. That's really impressive. Alright, actually, before I get into the next fight, I'm going to heal the party real quick. There we go. What's in this chest round here? An Olive of Life L. I'll definitely take one of those. Revival items come at a premium over there in the shops.
Let's see what you got.
What in the world is that thing?
My turn.
It's a Frost-Winged Serpent. Interesting. Is it weak to swords? It is not. Well, at least we don't have to do that again. Unless, I guess, if we want more physical defense. Alright, let's have Ulbrich rehabilitate Alphen here.
This will heal your wounds.
There we go.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Anybody here weak to bows? Alright, looks like everybody here is weak to bows. That is fantastic. And it looks like Honit missed.
Here goes nothing.
That's a little unfortunate, but at least you did make enough hits to break everybody.
Letting the hunt
Before we
begin.
do anything, I want to see how much that Frostwing Serpent collects for. So I'll do my best to not kill it. Let's get rid of that Howler there. And Ulbrich can get rid of the other Howler with a cross strike. Alright, let's collect from this Serpent here. 2152, not bad. And now Alphen can take it out with an amputation. Or not. Wow, that thing's pretty resilient.
What next?
Yeah, it still has approximately 50% of its health left. Alright, that looked to be a little scary, but thankfully it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Is it weak to spears? It is weak to spears. Alright, great. Now we've got two weaknesses on him.
All right.
And it looks like it's almost out of health, which is good for us, because this fight's dragging on a little bit. There we go.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Hana is now level 42 with Ulbrich following close behind. Is there anything on this off-beaten path? Yes, indeed there is. It's a golden chest. What's inside it? A healing great bunch. Alright, I'll definitely take one of those. I feel like you can buy them in the shops, but I have no idea where you can buy them
Feel a
from.
thing.
Looks like we've got another Wanderweed and another mushroom. This is a Winter Wanderweed, and this is an Avalanche mushroom. Are any of them weak to swords? The Wanderweed is weak to swords. Alright, great.
Over here.
Nice dodge by Therion there.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, is the mushroom weak to daggers? It is weak to daggers. That was a lucky guess on my part.
Here we go.
Let's concoct another boosting mist here, so that Therion can get to collecting right away.
Coming, if thou darest.
Let's check the beast lore on all these things. This avalanche mushroom restores health. The Wanderweed does bow damage, and the Frostwing Serpent does wind damage. Interesting. Alright, I guess we could go after the Wanderweed. Nice. Second serving is always a pleasure to see.
All right.
Alright, there's nothing I want to do just yet. And I guess we could take this time to break the Serpent here.
My turn.
Alright, how much does the mushroom collect for?
I'll take that.
1320, not half bad.
Let it golden
And now we
bounty
can
now.
take it out. Now that we don't have any more business with it anymore.
No.
My blade is unbending! Watch my blade dance!
Alright, there it goes.
Victory shall be mine!
My turn.
There.
Bring it on.
Alright, let's break the water weed
Come
again.
in, if thou darest. Let
I
my
always
arrow
do
fly
enjoy
true.
seeing second serving kicking in. It looks like it's doing a lot of work right now, because it's been activating a lot recently. Can Therion collect? I'll guess I'll wait a little longer before I take advantage of those chances.
Come in,
And for now, let's focus our attention to the Frostwing Serpent. There we go.
Now then!
All right.
Alphen and Olbric's inspiration is healing more and more SP as time goes on, probably due to all the damage they're doing.
Now then!
Alright, Olbric can defend now, so Therion can take over the collecting. The Wanderweed collects for 1800. Not half
my
bad.
arrow flying.
And now we can take the Wanderweed out. Nice. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Let's heal Therion.
Shall be healed.
Actually, you know what? The entire party could use some healing.
My turn.
So let's get a healing grape bunch out. There we go.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright. This thing is weak to bows, so that's what we're gonna use.
Here goes nothing.
Therion should be able to collect with it next turn if we use something like Spearhead.
Get the point.
Do we need to use it again? Yeah, it looks like we could.
Get the point.
Alright.
I'll take that.
2152 for us, and now we can easily take it out. Nice!
I honor thee, my
And we get a ton of cash and hopefully XP. Alright. Hana and Olbric are now both level 42 rather, with Alphen and Therion following close behind. Alright, let's see what's in this golden chest here. Up, come on. There we go. An Inspiriting Plum Basket. Alright. Looks like there's another chest around the bend here.
Want a tangle, huh?
Feels nice to get so much XP from all this fighting. Really makes me feel like we're actually progressing a decent bit. Ooh, a rock cleaver. That looks like a different type of axe. Oh, but unfortunately it's not better than the Lizard King axe we have, or the bear cleaver that Alphen and Olbric have. Oh, that's a shame. Looks like we might just be about there.
It's a good day for battle.
Well, after that fight, Hana is now at 5000 JP, which means she is the second person to be able to completely fill out both her primary and secondary jobs. Hana now has access to Ever's Reckoning, just like Therion. Wonder how much damage it'll deal. Let's compare their physical attacks. Hana with her Skybreaker has a physical attack of 417. Therion with his Skybreaker has a physical attack of 400. But their speeds differ greatly as well, because, as we know, Ever's Reckoning scales with your speed as well as your physical attack. Hana's speed is 181, but Therion's speed is much higher at 250. And if you include the speed he has with his Knight Sword, his speed is all the way at 338. So it might be interesting to test that out and see where it leads us. In the meantime, it looks like we've arrived at our destination here. And it looks like I've already filled out all 24 of my save slots already. The last time we saved in slots 1, 2, and 3, we were at the Specterwood. How interesting. Let's heal the party. And let's also restore the party's SP. Alright, great. Actually, you know what? Since I already did that, I might as well just save again. So I won't have to do that when I return in the next part, because unfortunately that is all the time I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope to stay tuned for the next one, when we'll have an epic clash with Honnet's Chapter 3 boss. Until then, though, I hope you guys have a great day, and take care.